Hey everyone, let's talk about how to use the concatenate function in Microsoft Excel. Let's begin by looking what this function does and its syntax. Concatenate means to link things in a chain. Therefore, the concatenate function allows us to combine text or values from multiple cells or multiple pieces of information into a single cell. As you can see here, to use this function, we're going to be asked to supply several arguments. These arguments are going to be one or more pieces of information that we wish to concatenate. These values can be strings of text, numbers, or cell references. As shown here, value 2 will be concatenated to value 1. So, now that we have an understanding of how the concatenate function works within Microsoft Excel, let's go through a couple examples. Firstly, we are asked to combine the following first and last names. So, to get Steve's full name, let's go to our full name column and call our concatenate function, which we can do by typing equals concat and hitting tab. Since we want to have our first name first, let's call that value by clicking it or using our left arrow keys to find that cell. Then let's add a comma and our second value, which is the last name. Then this will be linked to the end of the first name. Now, as you can see, the name isn't spaced out like we want it to be. To resolve this, we can click on the first name and add a space after Steve. The same result would be achieved by adding a space before Martin. As I stated earlier, you could also use numbers with the concatenate function. This will just combine the numbers in a chain like we saw in our name example. So, with this 10 and 4 here, you can see that by calling our concatenate function and linking them, we can see our result is 104. In these examples, we could also get the same result by entering our names directly into the function, like so. Lastly, one thing to note about the concat function in Microsoft Excel is that it acts identically to our ampersand operator. Just to show that briefly, let's go back to our name example and add a first and last name entry. Typing equals cell referencing our first name, adding an ampersand, and then clicking on our last name, you can see that we get the same result as we saw earlier. I hope that this video helped you learn something about the concatenate function within Microsoft Excel. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and consider checking out our YouTube memberships by clicking that join button down below. However, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about the information I provided in this video, please leave a comment down below and I will do my best to address your concerns.